So true. Neoliberalism is societal cancer. Yes, it is. I'm a socially liberal but fiscally conservative. Sure is a catchy way to say, yeah, I can pretend to care about marginalized folks so long as their economic system is in place to keep them marginalized. I hate people. I really do. There's just something that's so essential and obviously true about why this is bullshit. I mean, how is it possible to be socially liberal but fiscally conservative? If you care about marginalized folk, then you have to care about their economic situation. I mean, it's one necessarily follows from the other because pretty much all of the things that negatively affect marginalized folk from socially speaking and that negatively impact them, those social impacts are amplified by the economic impacts that are visited upon them on the basis of them being marginalized in the first place. So if you care about marginalized people, you're both fiscally conservative and fiscally liberal. Anybody claiming to be socially liberal but fiscally conservative is both socially conservative and fiscally conservative, and they're just lying about being socially liberal because this position is fundamentally impossible. There is no such animal. You must necessarily be a fiscal liberal to be a social liberal. It's impossible for you to be a social liberal. To be a social liberal and fiscal conservative, you must necessarily be fiscally left wing in order to qualify as socially liberal. One is pre-qualified on the basis of. So if you're not a fiscal liberal, then you're not a social liberal. Period. End of story. There's no room for discussion. That is final. None of these people are real. They're all a bunch of fucking phonies. I thought that's the truth. That that's the truth. And it's why I'm so fucking pissed off. This this supposed animal, it's not real. Because all the economic issues amplify the social impacts that impact marginalized folks. So you must necessarily be a socialist in order to be a social liberal. It's not possible to be any for it to work any other way.